Hello Virgo, thank you for tuning into your general read. I apologize for my voice, it's a little different at the moment. For the main part of the read, I'm using The Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. For supportive oracle cards, Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. Alright, already shuffled. My voice does seem to go in and out a little bit, so it may be better in certain spots than others. I want the bottom one too, so I'm going to take it. Extremes. I feel like this is a warning. Be careful of extremes. Which for Virgo, you're usually very, you're in your element. But there's something coming forward. Alright, so keep extremes in mind. Because I do want to see that again for some reason. You got a lot of good cards, so we'll see where that's going. When you're coming into this, you got the High Priestess with the Sun card. And I feel like things aren't perfect, but you're seeing where things are coming. You're excited about what's coming towards you. It's kind of like plans for the future. Things are working out as expected. I'm getting the King of Pentacles in the environment. Like everything is on point. People seem to be working with you. But I'm getting again the Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess with the Sun card. Is like, it's not perfect. There's some pieces you really don't like about the situation, but you're seeing where things are going, and it seems like that's going to be smoothed out. You just gotta hold on and make it to the goal line. Now, as it keeps going, you go from the King of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles. Same strength of energy, but it's almost like even though you're aware that it's going to take some time, and you actually are a type of person that likes things to go along a scheduled route, the pieces that you don't like about this situation, they're just starting to get on your nerves a little more than usual. It's not the worst, but it's kind of like, I'm ready for the finish line. I'm ready to finish this off. I'm ready for these things to end. And I feel like another reason this is a pain in the butt is like, because it's supposed to be getting better. Like it's supposed to be declining in resistance. And I'm getting the Six of Pentacles in the environment, like somebody wants you to give more. You don't have to, but it seems like for the people involved, you're willing to do this, and it's kind of like it's elongating out the track a little bit. It's making the timeline a little longer before you're going to get to that goal line. It's not the worst thing. You don't really want to, but you kind of feel like it's better if you do. It's almost like somebody very close to you is saying, "Could you help me with this? Could you do this for me?" In truth, you don't want to, but you're like, I care about this person. I value this connection. I will do this for them. You're kind of like, it's not the worst. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. No. The end is coming, I'm admitting that. At some point, the situation does surrender. And I feel like this is where extremes comes in. Because I feel like it becomes painfully obvious that you don't want to be a part of the situation the same way anymore. There's certain things you want to let go. You're looking forward to letting these pieces go. And that's where I feel extremes hit. Kind of like somebody else is like, you know what? I can take this. I'll finish this off. You can go and do what you want. Ten of Pentacles shows up in the environment. When you walk away, you're done. There's no halfway. There's no I'll hold this or I'll help on the side. You're done. And you've got the Ace of Wands. I feel like this moment is where you got to be careful with the extremes, because I feel like this is where the extreme card is hitting. You're going to make a complete change. You're going to completely leave some of these aspects behind. Done. No more, not a partial connection, nothing. Done. When you leave, I feel like you can set somebody else up for success. You can give them pointers, give them some of the things, like if you have some leftover situational things, like some leftover tools, leftover ways you do things, leftover notes about how you've been handling things. That, I feel like, is where the extremes is like, give that information over. Don't just put it down and walk away. hand over your notes, hand over anything you can do to support the past situation so somebody else can pick it up. I don't see you coming back to it. So handing over your notes or information or whatever you got to that makes it a much smoother transition. It does seem to pay you off down the road. You don't have to do this, but I feel like you're going to feel better about it down the road. Kind of like, not only did I walk away from that completely, but I gave somebody else the best chance to handle it better. What they do with it is their business, but I gave it all to them, and I let it go. The extremes seems to be like, hey, I'm out of here, bye. And you don't do that. The extremes is just kind of like, my time is here, door is open, and you just walk out the door, and that's that. That's the extremes. They're saying, if you hand over what you know, it pays you back in the long run. People look at you in a more positive light. It works better for you down the road. So that's what they're suggesting. All right, I think we're there. I think I'm going to make these ones quick because my voice sounds so bad. But I hope you get the message from it. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com, james4astral@gmail.com. Thank you.